Hello YouTube, Sarah here with you, and this is a coloring tutorial using these bad boys, 36 Faber-Castell pencil colors, or whatever type of colors you like. So colorful. It is the most colorful scene I've ever seen today. I sometimes cannot spell the R right. I don't know why, but I guess it's kind of a common problem. Or, yeah. Anyways, this is really an awesome package, and you can use whatever pencil colors you like. It doesn't have to be like this. There are 72 pencil packages, 48, whatever your choice is. But it so happens that this is the maximum number I could find, so if I can actually find bigger than that, I would have bought it. So what's the cool thing about pencil colors? Well, first, they're erasable. That's the cool thing about them. Second thing is that you can add really some cool effects, and finally you can make some cool combinations between same colors. Like, for example, we have light pink and a middle pink and a dark pink. You can make really some cool effects with them. So what is the right way to using pencil colors? Now here's a thing that I see a lot of people make. Yep, some people do actually color like that. So the right way of doing it is actually doing it like this. These are lines. They're so close to each other, they're almost seen as one thick line. You actually do them like this. But you do them so close to each other that this is how it looks like. And if you want to make the line longer, just keep on doing the same thing. This is really the basic type of way to color with a pencil color. So what about applying different shadings, or given you're drawing more depth by using pencil colors? As you can see, this one turned out to be a little bit dark, so I'm just erasing it. Erasable, aren't they the best? So I'm going back in again and just adding whatever color that I'm using right now. Now I'm going to apply layers. It's like the same basic concept for Photoshop when you add like one piece over the other with the layers effect. What I do is I actually, for example, if I want to darken that a little bit, if that's not the degree I want, I just add an extra layer. Let's see, I'm not gonna go like, I'm gonna leave this part because this part I want to leave it light. So I'm just gonna add, as you can see, it's already darkened already here, while this here is still the same. Now I still want I still want to add more darker tone. And I want this, or this little area over here, to be the darkest one, so I'll add, and I definitely am holding this pencil, you see the way that I'm holding it? Like this. I'm holding it like this because I'm not pressing too much on the pencil. Pressing too much on the pencil will not give you a really nice effect. It will be kind of annoying in some sort of sense. It will leave marks if you erase it from the paper. So it's a good idea to hold the pencil and just color in layers. And as you can see, it created a really nice effect, going from lighter to darker. And that's really the secret technique of using pencil colors. You can use another technique if you add like, or prefer to give a texture to your drawing. Now you can go in multiple directions as long as the lines will hear how it works for me. Just watch me and you'll get it. You can add lines like this, but not like this. They're like tiny lines, like this, for example. If you want to give, for example, a little bit of something like this type of look, you know, like a fence or something, you can. Let's see what happens if we continue on coloring the whole thing in the same direction. It really kind of gives it this interesting texture, and we can even give it more lines. Again, going in the same direction. And giving more lines. Again, all together in the same direction. So you see, that's the really technique about it. You can add different layers or give your drawing different type of texture by adding lines in different directions. This way it can give it texture, and you can also create some cool effects like this. What about using 3 different colors from the same family? Like for example, I have here these guys. They are from the same family, which is the pink and the violet. So we can actually play with them a little bit to create really some cool effects. Now you don't have to use the colors of the same family. You can use things that are close to each other, like violets and blues, for example. You really can do a lot of them, a lot of tricks with them. For example, like this. And we're gonna add a violet. Like on the, just barely touching on the edge. And a little bit on the inside. And it looks like the color is fading from the blue to the violet. So that's really another trick to using it. It's a really cool thing if you are looking to make like a rainbow thing or something. Again, just on the edge, and I'm just adding a very light red over here to feel like it's fading from the violet to the red. So that's another way of doing coloring. And here is the coloring with the same type of family. Like, it's going to be really, really close, like this. And I am bringing in different violets. Just again, coloring in just a little bit so it looks like it's fading. Let's go, for example, for this color on the edge, and I'm just coloring in a little bit so it looks again like fading. And you can do so many things with it. For example, you can color something like this. And you can add on it something like this. That's another cool technique of, giving depth to your color. Some people, for example, like to color a yellow hair character, but they want to give it like more depth, so they add like this. They use the same technique that I'm using, which is adding colors from from the same family. Like if you are coloring a blonde character, you can use browns to just a little bit light brown, and then you can pick up darker type of brown and color the rest of the hair, like I'm doing like here. Let's go for this pink, for example. And just to create more depth to your color. Here is a general rule if you want to do that same technique. If you are coloring, for example, your whole character has like yellow hair, and you want the whole yellow hair to have lots of depth to it. So what you do is that, for example, this is the area that you want, let's do it over here. This is the area that you want to color, and you want to give it depth. So here is the light part. I'm gonna leave this is gonna be the light part. I'm gonna color this part, all of it, way down. And then I will, for example, gonna give an extra depth to this. So I'm gonna color this like all the way down. Of course, this is just an example. You can spend more time, of course, on your drawing by adding more tones, and more colors and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the whole technique. I'm running out of time, unfortunately. I wish I had more time to tell you more. But I will be back with future videos on coloring, and please watch my drawing tips. It is a series to teach you how to draw, or the basics of drawing. Yep, and with that, I bid you farewell. Later. Bye-bye.